asked ChatGPT, where are their half marathons happening in the first half of next year?
I did a big closet clean out in the spring.
You're the top. I'm the top. Not anymore. I'm fucking exhausted.
It's an interesting way to sit. We'll let him figure that one out. Good morning, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. For whatever reason, my brain decided that waking up at 7 a.m. on a weekend was the right choice this morning. I would disagree, but here we are, doing some last-minute edits on Vlogmas Day 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Funny enough, last night we went to see Mateo Lane at Mystic Lake Casino. That is a perfect precursor for the main thing that we're going to do today, which is another comedy show. This comedian, I think she performs at the same like New York Cellar or something that Mateo and others that we watch do, and so we found a video or two of hers. Hilarious. Unhinged. Like totally unhinged. So we're gonna go see her tonight. But before that, I'm gonna have to go take that guy outside. And then I'm also gonna try and get a 2-mile run in this morning. I am not a runner. To be completely honest with you, the most cardio that I've done in the last year was either playing pickleball with my parents or horseback riding, which some of you probably don't think that's cardio. When you're jumping horses over tall things, you use a lot of muscles to stay on. I haven't ran in a long time. Way back in the day, back in college, which was, 15, 16 years ago, I ran the Chicago Marathon as a fundraiser for orphanage that I had volunteered at in Ethiopia. And that was my first, big run. Maybe I had done a 5K at best before then. I, stuck to the training. About a month before the race, I just got the worst fucking shin splints. Couldn't walk shin splints. And I think at that point I had maybe only run up to 15 miles max as my longest. I just kind of showed up and I'm like, well, we're gonna give it a shot. You're raising money for a great cause. You just have to kind of send it. I think with the healing, resting, and also just the energy of the crowd, I finished almost, I think, an 8-minute mile, which was totally not on my bingo card. But like I said, that was 16 years ago. The body don't do like that no more. And as part of this whole do stuff to break up the work monotony, give you something else to do, something else to focus on, something else to look forward to, I was looking at races that I could sign up for. I'm nowhere near fit enough for a full marathon, not even in the next 9 months, to be completely honest with you. But I had always wanted to go and do a run kind of down the coast of California. I think there's one full that I had seen in Monterey, and so I just asked Chatty Cathy, aka ChatGPT, where are their half marathons happening in the first half of next year. And there's one in, I think it's Half Moon Bay, which is right just north of San Diego on St. Patrick's Day. So we are going to aim for that. I haven't booked a flight. I haven't booked hotels. I've like registered for the race, and I can tell you that the first 2 training runs I did, which were like a mile and a half, you can tell it's been 16 years. My Apple Watch at one point informed me that I have low cardio fitness, which was a really nice motivator to keep going. But yeah, so according to the schedule, I'm supposed to do 2 miles today, so I'll probably go down to the gym and run that quick. And then I do want to get out and do some Christmas shopping, so I might take the afternoon just to go drive around, check out a few things, and then we'll most likely go grab dinner. Brett's friend Melissa is going to join us for the comedy show, which will be fun. And then we'll go get some ha-has, laugh a bit, and yeah, see what else the day has for us. So come along, Vlogmas Day 2. Almost, but was that a good ball? Oh, but.
Run is done. I think it was fairly evident by the clips you just saw that wasn't pretty, but it was done, and that's all that counts at this phase. As you can tell, we are now in the car heading out to take a look at a couple, hopefully, Christmas gifts. Check that off the list. Gonna go out to Southdale and the Galleria. One of the things that I'm always kind of looking out for and interested in is like men's brands that aren't just like the standard run-of-the-mill stuff. We have a boutique here, and I think they've opened up another one in like Indiana or something called Jackson Gray that sources from brands that I think a handful of people would know, but kind of like handpick certain items. I did a big closet clean out in the spring and got rid of a bunch of clothes that just didn't fit or, you know, had lived the full extent of their lives. I had backfilled all of the warm weather clothes, but not really the cold weather clothes, which we are fully in sweater weather and coat territory. So hopefully I can find a couple things too, just for me, even though my wonderful husband does laundry like a psychopath and I pretty much could wear the same outfit almost every day. It'd be nice to switch it up a little bit and not just wear the same, you know, gray sweatshirt and vest. So we'll look out for some new clothes for me too. My main goal though is to figure out one of the last presents that I've got to get for Brett. So wish me luck.
So long.
Well, success on my part. Found some good stuff at Viore and at Jackson Gray. Not a big surprise there. Complete fail on Brett's gift. Yeah, bummer. What can you do? I might just have to wing it and order it and hope that it's not shit. We'll see. It's about 3 o'clock now. I am gonna head back downtown and swing by the liquor store, the grocery store, and then I think we're just gonna kind of hang out until we go to dinner, which probably 6:30. But it's been a full day. It's been good. Kind of a headache. Probably dehydrated because I never, ever, 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 ever drink enough water, ever. So probably should get a water too. But all right, I'm gonna go because I don't know how to get around places without GPS. Bye. Jewish person from New York.
Well, it says at 7. Do we have VIP tickets?
You have stuff? Please don't assault me. You want to top me? What does that mean? It says top Jess. What? You're the top? I'm the top? Not anymore. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm not doing it anymore. I've been doing it for years and I'm done. I just... most likely homophobic, you know? Because they get hard at the gym and don't know why. I love that you made shirts. That's so lesbian. Did you guys make them yourselves? I'm on so many medications. I haven't felt my vagina since 2008. You supervise adult foster homes. Wow. So adults can just stay in foster homes from a child on? That's amazing. Mental health, okay. Do you have any beds available? Because there's a lot of people here who need a bed. I'm just, you know, and I went up to her friend and I said, you know where my grandmother is? And this is a true story. And she's like, I don't know, darling, but I'll let her know that you were looking Kane. So, I've never said Kane. So I walked away.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
asking, man.
I don't think I'm supposed to.
No, I don't think so.
Guys, you know I sit in the middle.
Thank you, bud.
How nice of you.
All right, so we are officially back from, what was her name?
Jessica Kierson.
Her comedy show, which was pretty good. Not quite as raunchy and neurotic as I had anticipated, but
Seemed like she had taken her meds for the day. So
we
that
were
was
stabilized.
Yeah.
Which, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Still a great show.
But she also had like good messages throughout it, right? She is lesbian and has 4 kids, and so she
With 2 baby mamas, which
Two
was a
baby
new
mamas.
thing that I didn't know.
I didn't know that either. Gave herself a nickname of Little Jew.
But I will say the fucking line was wrapped all the way down the block.
A full block and a half. We waited. It went pretty quick, but it was 20 plus 20, well, probably closer to 30 minutes for us to get in. We showed up at 7:45. Doors opened at 7, supposedly. Show was at 8. We showed up at 7:45 and waited half
We
hour
weren't
to get in line.
sitting, yeah, we weren't in our seats till at least 8:20.
Yeah.
But she was great. The audience, that's one of the things that I don't think I mentioned it this morning, but like, I guess I don't go to comedy shows.
Yeah, we haven't.
You've been to one without me, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not. It's one thing if it's a well-known comedian, and so you just have an audience that's like there to lap up everything you have. It's another thing to be like in a random city, which I think Minneapolis would be considered, like for Mateo or for her, where just like, I think both of them equally in their shows were like, you guys are great.
Yeah.
And it wasn't obnoxious, it wasn't whatever. It was just people were excited to see them and hear them and laugh.
Yeah.
And I can imagine also being on the other side of that where you're booked in a city and you're like, I'm gonna come laugh. And people are like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think the people that we are going to see probably lean more a certain way, and that's probably a safer bet in a
Yeah.
city like here, right?
Oh, for sure.
As opposed to she was making fun of West Virginia,
Yeah.
where she had done a show earlier that year, right? And even Jessica said tonight, she said, I've been touring for 25 years, and Minneapolis is like one of my favorite cities to come to. And it's a great audience, and it always, she always has a lot of fun here. So that was awesome.
It was a great night.
A lot of fun. Never been to Uptown Theater before. It was great. I think they've redone it in the last couple of years.
They could get bigger chairs, but
Well, those chairs sucked. But yeah, we had a much busier few days than we normally do, outside of like work and like responsibilities. Like we actually went out and like did things with people, and multiple days.
yeah. As an end to the night, we're doing a question.
Also, I have a question first. Did you even intro me?
That's him. I'm contractually, in quotes, linked to him. I signed our wedding certificate, so who's to say if that's even real or not?
This is my life.
But we're going to try and do a question every night. I did one without you last night.
Rude.
You already kind of off and doing whatever. But given that the theme of tonight is comedy, what is the inside joke that is now a part of our daily vernacular or life that is your favorite?
Oh, Jesus. I think we've picked up a lot from YouTube.
Whoop whoop. Truth.
Oh, Grace is a common one, which was originally TikTok, I guess. But we found it on YouTube because we're old and we don't do TikTok.
Yeah, no.
I think anything Trixie Katya.
Pretty standard. Hello, the Swedish people.
Yes. Which actually we were making a joke about last night at Mateo Lane because he was... So that morphs into, from Trixie, it's her Swedish impression, which then morphs into like a Swedish impression of Cher.
Hello, I'm home.
Yes.
Welcome to the Swedish people.
Hello to the Swedish people. Welcome to the airport.
Said, hey! And the flight attendant said, well, no, but in this way, then you have to speak this way. And she said, oh! I would sound like the Swedish chef.
It sounds terrible. It's sinister.
You know,
I'm going back to America, bitch.
Is that what you told the Swedish government?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passport, smashport, I'm Cher.
There, and for the Oh Grace one, that I will insert the clip now because this needs to be shared globally.
Are you ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. Gotta make a layup.
I love this TikTok so much.
Oh boy. Now, if for some reason we have no one that can make a layup,
You
or
hear
we're
it?
tied at the end of the game, whoever has the most game pieces on our game board will be our winner. All right, Morgan's got one. Here goes Grace. All right, Morgan makes her second layup. Grace makes her second layup. Okay. Oh, Grace. Oh, Grace. Gotta make a layup. Gotta make a layup. Pay attention, Grace. Nope, kick. Nope, Grace. Grace, she already pulled that spot. You gotta pay attention. Find a spot that's open. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Sounds like you. Oh no. Oh no. What a riveting halftime show. You know what it's like to be doing something and you're like really nervous and you can't even think straight. Or Grace.
And I'm sorry for Grace.
I hope Grace is doing better
I hope Grace,
than she was that day.
I hope Grace learns how to play tic-tac-toe. My YouTube gods, Jenna and Julian,
God.
introduced me to that clip. And I mean, I must have said that for a long time before I ever showed it to you.
Yeah.
And then the second that I was like, no, you actually need to see this. It is the perfect, oh, Grace, 2 words, is
So
the
like,
perfect,
oh, shit.
the perfect statement that is so unoffensive.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Except to
when
Grace,
you
maybe.
see someone about to crash out,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, Grace.
Yep.
Or someone's swerving into your lane or whatever the fuck is going on. You're like, it is the perfect statement because it's like, I'm calling you dumb.
Yeah.
And also being like, you better watch out. And if you're ever invited onto center court to shoot some layups and play tic-tac-toe, do better than Grace.
Yeah. Yeah. She finally started making some layups, but that game of tic-tac-toe really got away from her.
All right, well, it is
11:30.
bedtime. We have stupid work tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 2.
We got to get this one to bed.
Yeah, well, he's pretty much dead on the couch. But we will see you tomorrow.